begin by recognizing that we are on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe people who were on this wonderful land long before the rest of us. I wish to acknowledge the long history of First Nations and Métis people in Ontario and show respect to the neighboring community of the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation. Je veux commencer par reconnaître que nous sommes sur le territoire traditionnel des peuples Anishinaabe. Je tiens à souligner la longue histoire des Premières Nations et des Métis dans l'Ontario et de faire preuve de respect envers la communauté voisine de la Première Nation de Mississauga of Scugog Island. Good morning. I will ask Diane to please lead us in our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in our son's command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you very much, Diane. Before we begin the actual ceremony with our federal member of Parliament, Tim Rudd, our representative of the provincial legislature, Granville Anderson, and our mayor, Adrian Foster, I would like to acknowledge some of the people in the audience and give you a little background about what's going on today. I would like to welcome Wendy Partner, and I think she's the only councillor I see. Thanks, Wendy. Many months ago, a gift of art was given a grant by the Ontario Trillium Foundation, I can't read this, to involve local high schools in an art project. Alicia Walsh headed up the project. Drawings depicting Newcastle's history were submitted. The semi-final selection of the drawings were displayed at the Mayor's Gala for the Arts. The final selections have been reproduced on coroplast to give them an outdoor strength and are on display here. Unfortunately, we have no one from the Trillium Foundation here with us today. Following that, a gift of art applied for a 150th grant from the Community Foundations of Canada. Again, we were accepted, but this time we were happily working with Mino Van Dyke from the Newcastle Village and District Historic Society, who is in British Columbia. Mino gave many hours to the project. Others who have help from the Historic Society were Erla Jose, she's here somewhere. Hi, Erla. Greg Forget and his wife Dorella, and of course Bob Malone, the president. We also had a great deal of input from the Newcastle BIA, and I see several BIA members here. I also want to acknowledge the Horticultural Society. Just look at the way they keep the gardens up at the hall, and I believe Narda looks after the grounds here. I want to, here representing the library and Linda Kent, its director and CEO, we have Kylie Percy representing Linda. Somewhere, good. Thank you all for all the help. What a community this is. At the gallery, we've had help from Emily Buckley, Matthew Gilmore, Crystal Chin, Mackenzie Fitzpatrick, Iris Kaluski, and the volunteers of the Event Planning Committee, Sue, Rob, Sandra, Sheehan, Janice, Stu, Jennifer, Lauren, Ivy, Sejan, and Lise Boisvert. Additional help was given for this event by Demi Vandenheuvel, who built the panels, easels, and set them up with the help from Cordell. Noël Boisvert and Ray Moran, and also Jack Van de Star did all the moving around of stuff. Not to be forgotten, the help from the municipality, specifically Bob Janowsko and Fred Horvath. Our final thanks goes to Rona. Not only a great store with truly knowledgeable people, but wonderful community supporters. Thanks, John. And so, thank you all for coming. And I would like to introduce our federal member of parliament, Kim Rudd.
Thank you very much. And thank you, everyone. Oh, the sun just went away. I live in Coburg, for those of you who don't know, and it is raining and miserable there right now. So I think the sun is shining in Newcastle because we have the opportunity to be outside enjoying this wonderful space on what is truly a fabulous occasion. I want to thank Anne for inviting me here today to share this very special event with you. 2017 is it's an extremely important year for every Canadian as we celebrate our 150th birthday. I'm always reminded, and I've had this conversation with Anne, of a quote from Picasso: "The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off our souls." And I had the privilege of being once again at the Mayor's Gala of Art and seeing some of the beautiful pieces that were displayed there, and I know we're going to have an unveiling of some of them today, and they're truly remarkable. But it's really what binds us together about the arts that's most important. In whatever form it's realized, it transports us to a place that challenges us or soothes us, moves us or inspires us. And my sense is that today all of those things are going to happen for us. I do want to congratulate the young artists. Would you put up your hands? Where are you? Where are the young artists? I want a round of applause for these young people. And thank you to their parents, who I'm sure have endured some very interesting times while this process has been going on. This amazing talent being showcased here today is something to celebrate right here in our own community. And I want to give a very heartfelt thank you to Anne Hartley and A Gift of Art for all they do in our community to support the arts. They really do support a wealth of creativity. The art display here today bridges the gap between Canada's incredible palette of artistic excellence with the next generation of this country's future creative visionaries. As Canadians, each piece of our national tapestry may be of a slightly different hue, and it may be made of so many different pieces of fabric. Nevertheless, it is woven of the strongest bonds, bonds that when taken singly could fray and even become worn. But when bound together, they're strong, they're unbreakable, and they truly are Canada. I know I have a couple of duties here this morning, which I'm thrilled to do, but I want to say thank you once again for coming out and showing your support to these young artists, and I expect we're going to see a lot more of them in the future, so thank you very much. And Mark and students, with no further ado, Castle Johns. Yay, Castle Johns is here. Come up and get your placement. The old Newcastle House. Captain George's Fish and Chips. The Snug. And then last but not least, the new Massey House. Yay! Thank you all. Thank you for coming out today.
And now we move on to the work from the Trillium Foundation, and so I shall ask Randall Anderson if he would come to the mic to do the next step of unveiling.
Thank you, Anne, and thank you for the warm welcome, and thank you for doing this. And first of all, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to you, and to extend my great admiration for the work you do for this community. And thanks to you all for being here. You're being here to support Anne, and most of all, to support our students. You empower our local artists by encouraging their work and showcasing their talents. Through your efforts, you help to make Newcastle even a more beautiful place to live than it already is. As you all know, the Gift of Arts team recently received a Trillium grant from the Trillium Foundation, which was nobly used to hold an art competition for youth at our local high schools. And I've seen the work of our high schools throughout the province and throughout Ontario, what our high schools do and the valuable work our young people do. They're really, really great and wonderful, and we support them. I admire the support they receive from the community, because without support and without folks like you, they don't have the encouragement to thrive and to be successful. So thank you all for doing that day in, day out. It's important that we do that for our young people. It is my pleasure today to celebrate the 4 students who are winners of the Gifts of Arts art competition. In achieving this honor, the young artists will receive $100, and their huge 4x8 piece will be showcased in front of the library. I don't know for how long, and it will be?
Until the middle of September.
Until the middle of September. That's wonderful. That's quite a few months. So that's great. And you should encourage your entire community to come out and see the wonderful work and accomplishment of our young people. Unfortunately, 2 of our winners, Lindsay Oliveri and Delphine Summers, were not able to be here with us today. But I'm pleased to congratulate the 2 recipients who are present. They are very talented, Kristen Canfield and Arnell Douglas. Could you please give them a big round of applause? Christine and Arnell, could you please come forward to unveil your work? Thank you. Here for you, so please come forward. I haven't seen the work that these wonderful students did because I'm behind here, but I'm sure they're absolutely wonderful, and I'm looking forward to seeing them personally for myself. So again, give these wonderful students, those who are here and those who are not, a wonderful round of applause. Thank you. And again, thanks to the community for coming together for this great occasion. I'm sure it's appreciated by us all, and most importantly by our young people. They're our future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Now, I'm standing on tiptoe. I would like to introduce our mayor, Adrian Foster. Adrian?
Okay, I need someone to help me. Can you help me? Okay, come on up here. So I need you to take your arm and reach as high as you can and stand just like this, okay? Can you do that? Or you want to? Okay, come on up here. Now you need just here. Let's go near the microphone, okay? All right. Let's do it. Elisa. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Elisa. And I'm really, really, really happy that Elisa came to help me, because she is holding one of the banners that are up and down Highway 2. Do you see the banners? Alicia, do you see the banners on those poles? Lisa, I'm sorry. Do you see the banners on the poles? Like big banners on the bowls all the way down the street? No? Uh-oh. So Lisa, we're supposed to have banners on the poles and they're not here yet. So you know what I need you to do? I need you to stay here today and hold that banner up so that everyone can, would that be okay? No? Your mom's gonna want to take you home. So Lisa, thank you for helping me because there will be banners and you've done a great job. You can hold that up for a minute more and Lisa can keep that, can't she? Sure. You can keep that banner and take that home with you. But we will have, when they arrive, banners up and down celebrating our history. Now Lisa, do you know what's going on? You know, around July 1st, there's a birthday. A big Canada's 150th birthday. So, you know MP Rudd, she is the lady that goes to Ottawa and makes sure that the federal government is working right and working for us. And MPP Anderson, he's the guy that goes to Queen's Park and he's the one that makes sure that Ontario's okay. And they expect me to do some work around Clarington. So the three of us got together and we decided to hold a vote and we voted that this is the official start of Canada's 150th, and I can't imagine a better group of people or a better place to be than right here in Newcastle, and for all that you've done today.
So the rest of the banners, or the stylized versions of them, are here on the table along with Chuck the Beaver. And I would just like to thank MP Rudd. Granville Anderson, our provincial representative. And the Mayor of Clarington, Adrian Foster. So please have a really good look at these wonderful panels that our students, our kids, have done. They are so creative. They care about Canada, and isn't that wonderful? Thank you so much for coming.